What's up, Sun Rays? Welcome back to my channel. It's Ray. If you're new here, welcome. I hardly ever come on my channel with my hair in my lock sock, braid tube, whatever you want to call it, but I am today. And this hair is crazy. This is an old wash and go that I tried to pick out into an afro for a 70s party that my husband and I went to the other night. And it's tangled. So I actually was going to wash it the next day, but it didn't work out. I put it off, it didn't work out. So I slept in it and didn't do anything to it. Guys, don't be like me. And now today is the following day, and like I said, it's tangled. So I am going to be doing some detangling here, pre-pooing, whatever you want to call it, out here for you all to see. Everybody thinks, oh, I never have a bad hair day, my hair never gets that tangled. It does if I let it. And because this was a softer wash and go anyway, it was already going to be prone to a little bit more tangles, and then with me trying to pick it out and make it big did not help. So I probably have a whole lot of shed hair in here, and because of that I do want to pre-poo or try to get as much shed hair out before I get in the shower. So what I'm going to use today to pre-poo / detangle is the Curls Daughter Wash Day Delight Jelly to Cream Conditioner. And the reason I'm using this, guys, is because when I first tried this, and I'll have a video here on these products. When I first tried this, it had a lot of slip, and I said that I probably would use it as a detangler because it does have silicones in it, and because it has silicones in it, it's not something that I want to just, you know, use all the time. So I said in that video, the way I would use it up is probably to just use it as a pre-poo and then shampoo my hair to get the silicones off after my hair is detangled. So that is what I plan on doing, and I'm going to try to just separate my hair a little bit without being too rough. I do have a little bit of water here. It's room temperature water. I didn't go heat it or anything. I could, but I'm already behind schedule. Even though it's still early in the day, it's later than what I wanted to get started. So I'm just gonna work with what I got. So I'm gonna go ahead and just put my hair in a few sections like I usually do. And then we're gonna start detangling. And we're gonna chit chat a little bit while I detangle, and you guys can see how bad this is. Ooh, I knew I shouldn't have did it. When I told my husband, I said, man, I should have washed my hair, detangled it. It was crazy. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's tangled. So I do have a detangling brush here. I have some clips. Like I said, I have some water, and I have this. You guys know that I do like the Nature's Little Secret pre-poo, and I could use that. But like I said, I'm trying to use up my stash, and I'm trying to get rid of this. So this is the way that I'm going to get rid of it. So that's why I opted for this one. And plus the other one, my son really likes, and he does pre-poo his hair often. So I'd rather save that one for him. So I am going to spray it just a little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot. And I'm just going to start kind of pulling down on it. Working out some of the kinks, softening it up a little bit. The gel that I had in my hair was a stickier gel. My hands are already starting to feel sticky, so that's going to help to soften the hair too. Pulling it apart a little bit And then I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this. I forgot the smell of this stuff. It's not the best smell. I'm gonna start detangling. Guys, if you have a brush like this, similar to this, this is just, this is the Curl Mix brush. It's very similar to the Easy Tool brush, the, any of them that have the flexible teeth, okay? The best way to use it is to use it vertically, okay? To get the tangles out, okay? And then once you get the tangles out, then you can go horizontally to continue to make sure everything is out. But you don't want to go horizontally first. So, got that piece. And I think I'm going to wet my hair just a little bit more. I think I'm gonna pull down on it a little bit, just kind of loosening up that stuff on the ends. And then I'm gonna wet it more than I did with this one. This one still felt kind of dry. So what I might have to do is go get some more water. Because remember, the wetter your hair is, the easier to me to detangle. Okay, so yeah, just kind of working through getting out what I can. And then I'm gonna go in with this. And I remember this having a lot of slip, and I am getting some slip, but I also remember people in my comments saying that they felt like it didn't have, it was okay, but it didn't have that much. And if you do your hair outside the shower on damp hair, I can see that, because today, right now, I don't feel like I'm getting the same amount of slip that I got when I put this on soaking wet hair. So, but it's still helping me to detangle. Pretty easily. Okay, so you see what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep doing this, and then we're just gonna chit chat a little bit. So, and I'm getting some hairs out, so I'm gonna hold on to these as well, so I can show you how much I lost at the end. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and twist this up. Okay, so I kind of told you why my hair is this tangled. My uncle had his 75th birthday party. It was the 70s Soul Train theme, so of course we all dressed up in 70s outfits, or a lot of us did. And I did take some pictures, so hopefully, I'm not sure if my vlog will go up before or after this one, but if you check out my vlog, hopefully you'll see some of those pics of me and my husband. We had a good time. So my hair was picked out into an afro, and I should have taken care of it as soon as I got home, but I was tired and I didn't, and I let it go. So this is what I'm working with today. And then I told you why I'm using this particular why I'm using this particular product. Okay, so what I plan on doing after I get my hair detangled and washed, I think I am going to actually dry my hair. I'm going to use my Revlon brush that I've used before. I have a video, I'll link it, where I used it one other time to kind of just straighten my hair. Not straighten it to the point of, you know, I wanted the sleek silk press look or anything like that, but straightening it enough just to see my ends, because I think I need to clip my ends. I want to give myself a better trim. So normally I trim my hair in its curly state like this, or if I put twist in it, I'll clip the ends off my twist or whatever. But I think I want to straighten it out just to see where my hair is, get a better look at the health of it, if areas are thinner than others and things like that. So that's what I plan on doing after this whole wash day. Hopefully I have enough energy, because I normally don't have to do all this. Normally I get right in the shower and start washing my hair, and I probably could have did it with this too, but like I said, I wanted to use up this stuff and I wanted to be on the safe side, and I wanted to talk to you guys, so I'm gonna just do it out here. So like I said, this to me is very thick. It doesn't have the same slip as it had when I used it on wet hair, so I don't know that I would well, yes I do. I know that I wouldn't purchase this again. Before I was like, okay, well, it's a cheap detangler because it has so much slip, but I don't even know that I would repurchase it for that. Like for my son, who really doesn't care about silicones and all that stuff, because he washes his hair quite often. So yeah, so once I get this used up, I won't repurchase it. I don't like the smell. Ooh, I forgot about the smell. The smell is like, it's not a very good smell. The shampoo I like, but this, wouldn't use again. So I think I am going to try to twist my hair up. I mean, I am going to try to trim my hair, and I might try to get some footage of it. It's just gonna depend on how I feel. I mean, I know it would probably be some good footage you guys want to see, but it's gonna depend on how I feel after dealing with all this thick hair and how much time I have and things of that sort. And I am not a professional trimmer, so I don't even know that I would be doing it right. So I don't know that I want to show you guys a wrong way to do it, because if you think about it, I don't even really show you usually when I trim my hair. I usually come back and say I trimmed my hair and here's what I trimmed off, just because I don't want to tell somebody the wrong way, they mess up their hair, and then, you know, they blaming me. It's like, yeah, no, I'm in charge of this head. If I mess up this hair, that's on me. That's all I am concerned about and should be held accountable to. So I don't know if I'll do that or not. I might. I know that I said in one of my vlogs, you guys, I don't know if you guys watch my vlogs much, but if you don't, I was saying in one of those vlogs that I was trying to come up with content for next year, and was asking what you guys wanted to see on my channel. And I didn't get a whole lot of input. A few people responded and said they like what I'm doing. Now, keep it up. Some people said, you know, maybe trying to incorporate some skincare routines and things like that. My skincare routine is very simple. I don't do a whole lot. I'm lucky to have, or I'm blessed to have pretty good genes. So I don't suffer with a whole lot of acne. Every once in a while I'll get a breakout. But I don't suffer from a whole lot of acne, never have. I don't suffer from a whole lot of hyperpigmentation or anything like that. So I do the bare minimum with my skin. I don't do a whole lot. And I think I did do a nighttime routine, kind of showed you what I did. And sometimes I'm lazy and don't do all of that. Sometimes I use a toner, sometimes I don't. I mean, just being honest. I might try to go ahead and incorporate some of that. I do need to get better since I'm getting older, so I have been kind of testing out serums and stuff like that, kind of playing around with those a little bit more in my regimen, trying to see if I really see a difference or whatever. So anyway, so I might do that. Saying all that to say, I'm just saying it on here too, if you guys have ideas of what y'all want to see on my channel going forward, please jot it below. Let me know any kind of ideas will help me, you know, because I mean, I do want to continue to do hair content, but I also want to branch out and do some other things, just because, you know, we run out of ideas with hair content and we need help from y'all. See what y'all want to see. Now, some things I'm gonna do, some things I won't, because there have been times I've asked y'all and y'all put in the comments and then I do what you ask and then you don't even watch it. I don't even get the views. So it's gonna have to be something, I'm gonna do something that a majority of people are asking for. So if you ask for something and you don't see it come up, it's probably because you are the only one to ask for it. You or maybe one other person. And I just can't justify spending hours doing a video and nobody is really interested or watches it except one or two people, because it takes a lot to do a video. A lot. Uh-oh. So speaking of what to do on the channel, so of course I do get people, companies, brands in my inbox asking me to collab, right? And some of them I've said yes to, a lot of them I say no to. So for instance, I did the collab with Hip Optical. And I shared that. And by the way, any of you who purchased from Hip Optical, thank you. Using my link, thank you. I hope you enjoy your glasses. If you don't, I hope you reached out to them, because they did say, you know, you get a money back guarantee, 30 days to wear them. And so hopefully you enjoyed them and didn't have to take them up on that offer. But if for some reason they didn't work, I hope you did, and I hope you got your issue resolved. So I get a lot of brands in my inbox wanting me to collaborate on designer bags. So not real designer bags, but what do they call it? They got a fancy name for it. Replica bags, right? So I was like, well, that's not really in my wheelhouse, but some of you may be interested in designer bags at a cheaper, or the look of a designer bag at a cheaper or more inexpensive route. My problem with these companies is that they're not just like dupes or inspired by bags. They're actually bags that look like the real thing. They come with the card, they come with the box, they come with the gift bag, they come with all the stuff that the designers give you. They have the letters, the logos. Now the logos look exactly the same except for certain little things. I mean, you'd have to look really close to know that it is not the real thing. And that is disturbing to me, because we've heard about how these bags are, you know, some of these companies and bags are being produced with child labor, with all kind of stuff, you know. Now, I didn't do the background on these companies and stuff like that. I don't plan to. My question to you is, and I've turned them down. It's like, no. My question to you is that something you guys are interested in? Are you interested in me doing maybe videos on inspired by? So I'm not gonna actually get a Louis Vuitton bag or a YSL bag or whatever, but maybe I'll get a bag that looks a little bit like it. Don't have the same letters and all that. It won't say Louis Vuitton or anything like that, but the shape of it may be the same. The quilting may be the same. It's really just inspired by the designer who made it is not trying to do a knockoff of Louis Vuitton. They're just doing a bag that looks like it, but it has, you know, their logo or whatever, but it's inspired by. So you can kind of get, especially if you just like the look or the shape of the bag or something like that, not necessarily caring that it has a name brand on it. So I thought maybe I could do something like that versus actually getting these, going with these brands, collaborating for these replicas that are coming in from another country that looks just like the designer bag. And it's not really fair to the designers, you know. They put their heart and soul into making these bags and designing them, and then somebody goes and makes the exact same bag for $200-300, and they're making it, they're selling the real ones, the designer ones, for, you know, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, and somebody else is making it for $500. And so some people are buying them, some people are liking them, some people are spending $500 to get the thing that looks exactly like it, even though it's not real, but it looks like it is. Shoes, bags, whatever, and sharing it on their channel and walking around with it and everything. My thing is, I mean, I don't know if it's counterfeit or not. I don't want to, it's illegal to be trying to sell counterfeit stuff. And I'm saying not all, because if I was to collab with these companies and they send me this stuff, and then after a while I got so much and I don't want it all, don't use it all, and I forget where I got it from, or try to sell it, you know, in the garage sale, Poshmark, or whatever, then they coming after me because I'm selling counterfeit stuff. No sir, no sir, I don't want to deal with it. So all that to say, for people who are interested in bags, shoes, like I did my fall favorites, and I showed you guys not a fall favorite, summer favorites, and I showed you guys a sandal that looked a lot like, it was by Sam Edelman, I believe, and it looked a lot like the Tory Burch, but his design was different. His name was on it. He didn't have the actual Tory Burch look. Have the, you know, calling it Tory Burch and selling it for, you know, 10 bucks or something. So that's the difference. I showed you guys something that looks similar, so, you know, a little less expensive, but people are clearly going to know that it's not a Tory Burch. You know what I'm saying? But it gives the Tory Burch look, because maybe you just like the look of it. You like the style of the sandal. You like the style of the purse, but you just can't see spending the amount of money on a purse or shoes or whatever. So that's what I'm saying. Would y'all like that type of content where I come up with fine dupes, inexpensive, inspired looks, designer looks on my channel, and then you guys can get the look of the designer stuff without the price? Let me know. That's a thought, because like I said, I love those I think it was Sam Edelman sandals. I loved them. And I like the look of the Tory Burch ones that everybody was wearing. I was like, oh, those are really cute. I like those. Simple, you know, not a whole lot of nothing. Just a simple, nice little everyday sandal. But I didn't want to pay the price. So when I saw those Sam Edelmans that looked very similar to it, gave me the same vibe, I shared them with you guys. I showed them to you guys and shared them with you guys. And I liked doing that. I thought that was nice. So let me know if you want to see more of that. Guys, and then this week is voting week. So my husband and I, early voting. My husband and I are supposed to, he wanted to go today, but today is actually Halloween. And I'm doing my hair on Halloween. So I didn't want to go to the polls today. We were supposed to go today to early vote, and I was like, shoot, all the stuff that's been going on, maybe Halloween ain't the best day to go. Because people act silly just because it's Halloween. So, but we are going to go early vote this week, probably tomorrow. So I really do need to finish my hair, do whatever I'm going to do to it, so I look halfway decent voting. But are y'all going to early vote? That's what I'm getting to. Y'all early voting? Y'all voting? Guys, it's important to vote. A lot of people don't vote in November. But I think it's important to do, because that's where a lot of stuff at our level get done that we want for our schools, our neighborhoods, things like that. You know, so yeah, just think about it. Do your research, think about it, and you know, your streets chuck holes need to be fixed, and you need better schools for your kids in your neighborhoods, and community centers, and all kind of stuff. All that stuff is done at the local level. So yeah, it's important to vote at that level as well. School board, you know, your kid. Some kids, you know, they get bullied in school. They get this, they get that. So it's important to make sure you got the right people on the school board. It's important that you go to the school board meetings and speak up for stuff that's going on, inequality, changes that you want to see made and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm gonna get off that soapbox. Just going to say, just putting that reminder out there to vote in case anybody forgot. Oh guys, I did want to let you say, remember I went ham last Black Friday. I bought stuff before Black Friday. I bought stuff on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So I had all the videos that said on or around Black Friday. Because I bought so much stuff, half the stuff I didn't remember when I got it. Because of that, I'm still trying to get through my stash. I don't think that I'm going to do a lot on Black Friday. So I'm on email list, so I will get stuff. I might put it out there for you guys. if something comes before Black Friday and it's a good sale, and I know that that particular company does not usually do a percentage off that's higher than what's already coming. Say, so for instance, Curl Origin just had a sale for 40% off. 40% is pretty good. A lot of companies do 40% on Black Friday. There are some that have done 50%, or, you know, $5 deal, whatever, you know. But 40% is not bad. 40% is really good off of a brand. So I already stocked up on some Curl Origin stuff. I love that hair milk. You guys know I've been talking about it. So when I saw that 40% off came through, it was for one day only. I think I grabbed it real quick, and I grabbed it at the very last minute. So I won't be picking any of that up for Black Friday. So they may have another 40% on Black Friday. So I'm not saying all that to say, if something comes through that I really love before Black Friday, and I feel like I need it in my stash because maybe it is a staple for my hair, then I might get it. But other than that, I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of Black Friday stuff. I'm not going to be trying out, you know, buying stuff just because it's on sale, or trying out a whole lot of new stuff that I don't even know if it works, spending my money on it. I'm going to probably this year stock up on stuff that I know works and that I love. I took a different approach last year. Last year I tried to buy a lot of stuff that I had never tried before. Some stuff worked, some stuff didn't. So the fact that the stuff that maybe didn't work, I feel like even though I got it on sale, wasted my money on it, end up having to give it away or sell it on Mercari. Nah. From now on, I'm gonna get the stuff I know I like and I can use. And then if something new comes out and someone wants me to try it, my P.O. box is listed in my description box. So I am open to people sending me stuff to try if they want to see it on my channel. Or if my stash gets down low and I see something and it's on sale, then I might pick it up. But I'm just letting y'all know, you probably will not be seeing a whole lot of Black Friday hauls on my channel. I'm sure you'll see something, but you won't see like what you did last year, because technically I really don't have to. I have products here that I can use. I just don't know if all of them work. I'm still trying out stuff, so yeah. Anyway, so that's that, giving y'all that heads up. So guys, if there's something y'all want me to try, and you see it on sale for Black Friday, and you feel generous enough to send it to me, I'll be happy to try it for you that way. But yeah, I'm probably not gonna be getting a whole lot of stuff. There is some stuff that I wanted to try last Black Friday I didn't get my hands on, so I might keep a lookout for it, and maybe pick up that. But again, I'm not sure. I'm just not getting real gung-ho about it. And a lot of it too, I think, is just I'm in a certain funk right now, for lack of a better term. I just feel like, I don't know if it's because the weather is getting colder. I think it's a combination of things. I think it's because the weather is getting colder. I think it's because AJ is gone. So this has just been a different year. Fall has snuck up on me. I didn't put any of my fall stuff out on my porch. I didn't bring out my fall pillows and my pumpkins, my tablescapes. I didn't bring out any of that yet. And it's not too late. I mean, I still can do it. You know, Thanksgiving's not even here yet. So I still can do it, and I still may. I just don't know what Thanksgiving looks like this year because football is going on. So I don't even know if he'll be here, when he'll be here at this point yet. My sister now, we all usually get together. My sister now, they're taking some trip, but I think they'll be back before Thanksgiving, but I don't know what they're gonna do. Because her daughter now with the grandbaby lives in North Carolina. So I don't know if they'll be going there for Thanksgiving or Christmas, because we usually do Thanksgiving and Christmas together. The big family, my sister, her family, her kids, my parents, me, and our kids. So then my other nephew, my sister's son, he just had a baby. And so, you know, now he has to be thinking about Thanksgiving with his girlfriend's side of the family, you know, because they're going to want to see the baby around Christmas and Thanksgiving and holidays and stuff. So the dynamic of our family is just changing, which is great. It's getting bigger and everything, so I'm not mad about that. It's just different. So I don't know what it's going to be. It's just kind of like, I'm one of those planners. I like to know what to expect, and I just don't know what to expect. So I think it's like, dang, you know, and I don't know. It's just been different this year. So with that being said, I just feel like I don't have as much creativity for my videos and stuff too, doing them and everything. So that's why I'm having this chit chat, just kind of throwing that stuff out there. If y'all see it, if y'all see the quality of the videos looking a little different or everything looking the same, my creative juices are just not flowing that well. So that's why I'm asking for help. Give me some help. And I don't know, when I get through this year and I'm used to AJ being gone for the holidays, wondering if he's gonna come back, all that kind of stuff, I'll probably get back to normal. And I'm sure some of you have been through it. Some of you probably are going through it now or will be. So anyway, so yeah, I've been in kind of just like a little dry spell with creativity and not wanting to film and stuff like that. I'm running out of water. I need to go get some water. Oh, guys, I forgot. Another reason why I'm not trying to go real ham on Black Friday is because I want to go to the World National Hair Show. Now, I had planned on going last year, and I went so crazy on Black Friday that I was like, man, I don't even need nothing to even go there and buy. But I still wanted to go. I was like, well, I can see some girlfriends and just see the booths and introduce myself to the brands or whatever, you know. But then didn't end up being able to do it because so much stuff was going on with it being AJ's senior year and trying to get senior pictures, trying to get him ready for graduation, all that, expending a lot of money, you know, going to college tour, all kind of stuff we were doing. So it just wasn't feasible. So I ended up not being able to go last year. But I want to go to, or I should say this year. It was this year in April. So I want to be able to go next year in April. So I don't need to go real ham on Black Friday in December if I'm going to try to go to the World National Hair Show in April, because I'd like to pick up some things then. So with all that being said, anybody else thinking about going to the World National Hair Show? Now, last year, after I found out how it was from different people, I wasn't too upset that I wasn't able to make it because it was kind of slow. They said not as exciting. It was not as many vendors, not as many things on sale, stuff like that. So, man, I got hair everywhere. So hopefully this one coming up will be better. We're a little bit further away from COVID. Yes, I know, you know, there's still stuff going on and stuff like that, but it's not nearly like it was. So maybe more people will show up and come out. So yeah, I want to go to the World National Hair Show. Never been, but I do want to go experience it. And I have some girlfriends who live in Atlanta. It'd be nice to meet them in person. I talked to them, you know, I've talked to them on the phone. I've talked to them in my comments, in their comments, things like that. But never met in person, so that would be nice to meet them in person. And yeah, so that's on my list to do. I'm out of water, guys. Give it a little more slip. This stuff is thick. This is thick if your hair is not wet, and my hair is low porosity, so it takes a lot to get wet. The water, some of the water is just landing on my shirt and rolling off my hair, so yeah, that's one reason why my brush is not going through as smoothly as it could, but it's still doing a good job. I'm still getting through the tangles. Yeah, so not too worried about it. And I'm almost done, so I don't want to hold you guys too much later. This has been a long enough video, and I don't want to go add water just for this last section if I don't have to. I actually have a little bit of water in this water bottle that I can put in my sprayer if I need to. All right. Guys, it's cold here. I'm thinking about making chicken chili tonight for dinner. What y'all making? Thinking about making some chicken chili. We love chili over here, but I never hardly make chicken chili. So I said, you know what? Let me change it up a bit. Let me make some chicken chili because my husband likes it. It's okay to me. I mean, I can eat a bowl or two, but I'm not a real big bean person. But beans are in regular chili too, and I just kind of push them to the side. But a lot of times if they're mixed up in a whole lot of stuff, I can take them, but I'm not someone who just likes to eat like regular, like a big pot of beans and that's it, if you know what I'm talking about. You know, great northern beans, or big pot of pinto beans, or black eyed peas, or something like that. That's not me. Now, I can make some beans now. And some black eyed peas and all that, and pinto beans. I can make them and they taste good. Because my husband likes beans, so I'll make them for him. I'll give some. One time I gave some to my cousin's husband. I've taken some to my dad before, so I can make them. I just don't eat them. So, but yeah, I think about making some chicken chili tonight. And I need some new recipes. I used to watch cooking shows all the time. Don't watch them as much anymore, but I need to because I need to get some new recipes. Now, one of you guys told me about Mr. Make It Happen. He has a YouTube channel. I have used some of his recipes and they are good. And he actually has a chicken chili recipe on his channel that I saw recently. But I haven't looked at it yet, and I already have one. I have one that my friend gave me that I really like, so I'm gonna use hers, but I think I might check his out too. So whoever told me about him, you remember who you are. I think I remember, but I don't want to say the name in case it's wrong. But shout out to you, girl, because I'll be on his channel. Look at all that good. Ugh. Hair is dirty. I'm gonna have to do some major washing today. Get this stuff clean. But yeah, he's good. And then cooking and grilling with AB, I watch him sometimes too. And sometimes they do stuff together. AB and Mr. Make It Happen, they do stuff together, like they did just recently. They did a beef stew together. And I like beef stew, so I might try their recipe, which, I mean, it's very similar to everybody. You know, beef stew is beef stew, but I like to try it. What I like about Mr. Make It Happen is he makes his recipes look really easy. They look appealing, they look flavorful, but they look really easy. You get some people And it just seemed like by the time they tell you all the ingredients and by the time they do it, it's all long, drawn out. And it's like, man, I'm tired just looking or reading a recipe. I don't even want to try it. But he makes his look really easy. His videos are usually pretty short. And so yeah, it makes me want to give them a try because it's like, okay, that seems easy enough. I can do that. I'm not a chef. I'm a pretty good cook. I ain't a, you know, what some people will call, I'm not my aunt. I'll put it that way. That my aunt can burn. She can burn. I'm not her, but I'm a pretty good cook. But I'm not a baker. I open up boxes and bake. My sister, she's a baker. She gonna do it homemade. She gonna make cheesecakes, German chocolate cakes, carrot cakes, red velvet cakes. She gonna do all that homemade. I'm gonna open up a yellow Pillsbury box mix it up, buy some store-bought icing and put it on the top. That's what you're getting at my house if I decide I want to make a cake or cupcakes. That's what you're getting. She makes homemade cookies, and she makes a lot of that stuff around the holidays too. So I'm wondering what she's gonna make this year. Me, I'm gonna buy Toll House cookies. Now I have made homemade Toll House cookies, and they turned out good, but I don't want to spend my time doing it. I don't like to bake like that. So I get the Toll House cookies that you break apart, put on a baking sheet, and bake them. That's what I get. So people call her the baker and they call me the cook because I'll cook other stuff. I'll cook greens and beans, and like I said, I'll get new recipes, try them out, and show them, let everybody else try them and stuff like that. And so yeah. Anyway, guys, I have completely detangled this hair. I'm sure there's probably still some shed hair in there, but for the most part it's detangled. It's detangled enough for me to get in the shower and feel comfortable washing it without it matting up or anything. And here is my shed hair. So that is from an old wash and go that I had for, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 days. And then 1, 2, and counting today would be 3-day afro. So that it's not bad. That's not a lot of hair considering. So you guys, that's it. I'm about to go wash this stuff and shampoo this hair. I hope you enjoyed this detangle and talk. And I have used up almost all of this. So I probably got another detangle in here, and then this will be gone. Do I recommend it to detangle with? No. Do I recommend it to outside the shower? No. Inside the shower where your hair is soaking wet and you put that on and you detangle, yes, it has a whole lot of slip when you're inside the shower. So I will recommend it for that. Yeah, guys, that's it. So thank you for hanging out with me today. If you like this type of video and you want to see more detangle and talks, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Also, just let me know that down in the comment section as well, so I'll know to bring more detangle and talks to you. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Bye.